Understanding Emotional Neglect, a guide to recognizing and addressing hidden hurt. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today, we will be exploring a very important yet often overlooked topic, emotional neglect. This concept might be less visible than other forms of neglect, but it's crucial to understand it, as it can deeply affect individuals' mental and emotional health. So, let's dive in and shed some light on what emotional neglect really means. Emotional neglect refers to a situation where a person's emotional needs are consistently ignored, minimized, or dismissed by significant people in their life. Unlike physical neglect or abuse, emotional neglect is not about what is happening, but rather what is not happening. It is the absence of emotional support or attention that one should reasonably expect from relationships, especially in families between parents and children. In this section, we'll look at some examples to illustrate what emotional neglect can look like. A parent consistently fails to comfort their child when they are upset. An individual never asks their partner about their feelings or ignores their partner's emotional expressions. A caregiver does not notice or respond to a child's emotional states or needs. Understanding these examples helps us to recognize that emotional neglect is often about the failure to act or provide emotional support. Identifying emotional neglect can be challenging because it's about what's missing, not necessarily what's present. However, there are signs and symptoms to look out for, which can indicate that a person might be experiencing or have experienced emotional neglect. These include feelings of emptiness, a sense that something is missing inside, or feeling hollow or numb. Difficulty with relationships, struggles with forming or maintaining close relationships, or feeling detached from others. Fear of dependency, reluctance to rely on others or allow others to take care of you. Low self-esteem, persistent feelings of self-doubt or believing that you are not good enough. Acknowledging these signs is a critical step in understanding and addressing emotional neglect. The effects of emotional neglect can be profound and long-lasting. It's important to understand that emotional neglect can shape a person's self-image, emotional life, and relationships. Some of the impacts include poor emotional intelligence, difficulty understanding or managing one's own emotions, or struggling to empathize with the emotions of others. Mental health challenges, increased risk of depression, anxiety, and other mental health disorders. Relationship difficulties, problems with trust, intimacy, or communication in relationships. Recognizing these impacts can help us understand why addressing emotional neglect is so essential. Healing from emotional neglect is a journey, and it often involves learning skills that weren't developed in childhood. Some steps towards healing include seeking therapy. Professional help can be crucial in understanding and healing from the effects of emotional neglect. Building emotional awareness, learning to recognize and express your own emotions healthily. Forming healthy relationships, surrounding yourself with supportive, understanding people who respect your emotional needs. Healing is not a linear process, but with the right support and strategies, it is entirely possible. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of emotional neglect. Understanding this concept is not just about recognizing the absence of emotional care but also about fostering awareness, empathy, and healing. If you or someone you know might be dealing with the effects of emotional neglect, remember, it's never too late to seek help and start the journey towards healing. Stay strong, stay informed, and take care of yourselves and each other.